Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I am Mr. S. Balakumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, KCS, Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. Today we are discuss about consumer behavior in marketing. So what is consumer behavior? The consumer behavior is the study of when, why, how and where people do or do not buy any product. It basically depends on the psychology of the consumer. And next, it attempt to understand the buyer decision making process both individually and in a group. It studies the individual consumers such as demographics and behavioral aspects to understand the people's wants. In this study of consumer behavior, main focuses is the consumer satisfaction, because consumer is the only person with those presence business actually exists. So directly moving on, definitions. Both the definitions are not similar, but they are interrelated. So first definition according to J.F. Inglis, the activities and action of people and organization that purchase and use economic goods and services, including the influence on these activities and actions. Second definition says consumer behavior refers to all the psychological, physiological and socio-psychological reasons of individual consumers' response to marketing appeals. This definition given by P.K. Agarwal. So simply, what is consumer behavior is, it is the psychological behavior of any individual to purchase any product or services. In a simple way, it is a consumer activity to purchase a product. When, where, why and how. These elements are interrelated to choose a particular product with psychological, physiological and socio-physiological. So simply, these are consumer behavior. And next, different types of consumers and different names of consumers. Consumer, customer, buyer and institutional buyer. So let's see. A consumer is a purchaser of goods and services for immediate use or consumptions. So the consumer is the purchaser of goods or services they can use or may not use of the product. And buyer, he is the person who purchase goods either for resale or for use in production or for use of somebody else. So buyers are the person who purchase goods either for resale or for production or somebody else, which is called buyer. Customer, he is the one who purchase goods for his own use or for the use of others, or else he is a regular customer of the particular product and he is a regular customer of particular shop. So both consumer and buyer, it should be related to customer. It become a customer when they are regularly purchase or regularly consume the product from the shop, which is called customer. Next, institutional buyer. These are either government institutions or private organization. They are purchasing some kind of activities or some kind of product and services for making a use of some kind of productions. Okay, these are the major parts of different kinds of consumer activities. And now we are moving to characterized sketch of consumer behavior. So there is various characters. Number one, it is the process where consumer decide what to buy, when to buy, how to buy, where to buy, and how much to buy. So already we are seeing in the definition what, when, buy, where, and how. This is a major characterized sketch of a consumer behavior. Second one, it comprises of both mental and physical activities of consumer. The consumer thinking capacity and physical capacity will be both together for purchasing a particular product, which is also the one of the activity of consumer behavior. And third point, consumer behavior is very complex and dynamic, which keeps on changing constantly because of human being nature to change is very unique and very complex and dynamic activity of every individual when they are going to purchase any product. And next point, individual buying behavior is affected by various internal factors like his needs, wants, attitude, and motives, and also by external factors, social groups, culture, status, environmental factors. These are internal and external factors should affect or should reach or should lead the consumer behavior activities at the purchase time. And last point of characteristic sketch, consumer behavior starts before buying and even after buying, which is not similar to buying or sale, which is it start before buying and after buying. And next we are moving to importance and need of consumer behavior. First point, to make better strategy for increasing profits, to take into consideration consumers' health, hygiene, and fitness. Third point, to know the buying decisions and how consumer make consumption. Fourth point, consist change in consumer taste or preference. Consumer behavior study is necessary to make price policies. Last point, to avoid future market failures. Totally, why we need to study to consumer behavior concept is to increasing profit, to consumer make large number of consumption, to know the consumer taste and preference, and pricing policies, which is the price or what are the pricing policies and what are the future of our business. So when you study the consumer behavior thoroughly, you can lead or you will develop your business with the consumer satisfaction. And next we are moving to another concept derived in consumer behavior. It's buying motives. According to D.J. Duncan, buying motives are those influences or considerations which provide the impulse to buy, induce action, or determine choice in the purchase of goods and services. Let's see the key points which is derived in the definition. Buying motives influences a consumer to buy particular product. So which is to induce or influences the consumer to buy a particular product. Second point, motive is strong feeling, desire and emotion that makes a buyer buy a particular product or services. It will leads to feelings and activities in psychology of every consumer to buy a particular product or services. Next point, a motive is an urge that moves or prompt a person to action. So this buying motives to lead prompt a person to action. And last key point, all the impulses, desire and consideration which induce a buyer to purchase a given product. So all are something to motivate the buyer to purchase a particular product. That's the buying motives. Okay. People buy different types of goods and services that fulfill their various needs. So according to Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory, which is explained or to relate to buying motives in the human general needs. So what are the needs in buying motives? There is 5 needs, which is number 1, physiological needs, which is a basic needs. In these basic needs, the people need air, water, food, shelter, clothing. So these kind of needs are fulfilled. Once fulfilled, they are moved to second category. It's safety needs. So safety needs means they are getting a personal securities, employment and financial securities and purchase of property, which is the safety needs they are having as a human being. And both 1 and 2 needs completed, they are going to social needs, which is love and belongings, a relationship, friendship, the surroundings, the family, relatives. These kind of activities are satisfied and a human being going for next need to extreme needs. So extreme needs we will lead to freedom, strength, recognition from the society and self-esteem, respect from the society, which are graded for that person. At last, the last motivation need is self-actualization need. Once the person completed the below 4 needs, they are extreme. They are realize their most common or most desirable goal in their life. To desire become a most that one can be. What will the last one or what will the extremely goal oriented in future, it will be a last satisfaction level of human being. So for once we have studied these kind of motivational activities, then it will leads to buying motives and buying motive leads to consumer behavior. And next we are moving to types of buying motives. We have lots of types. We will see one and one. First one, product and patronage motive. So product motives as 2 subdivisions. Number 1, primary motives and secondary motives. And patronage motives leads to price, quality, location, service, variety. And next, emotional and rational motives In emotional motives, we have lots of subcategories: love of others, social acceptance motives, vanity motive, recreational motive, emulate motive, comfort and convenience motive. And second, rational motives: monetary gain, efficiency in operation. And third one, dependability. And next category, inherent and learned motive. So inherent motive, which is leads to the physiological and basic needs such as hunger, thirst, sleep, etc. If these motives are satisfied, then the consumer feels dissatisfied and feels mental tension. Yes. Second one, learned motive are those which are learned or acquired by a person from environment and education, like social status, acceptance, fear, security, etc. And next, physiological and social buying motives. So physiological motives, which is leads derived by learning, perception or attitude in the society. And social buying motives are those which are influenced by the society in which the consumer live. Okay. Then an important topic, which is factors influencing consumer behavior. So what are the factors? We have various factors. Number one, psychological factors. In this psychological factor, we have 4 subdivisions. Number one, consumer needs and motivation. We already see that Maslow's need hierarchy theory, no, though that's called consumer needs. Second one, perception of the consumer. Third one, learnings. Fourth one, beliefs and attitude of the customers. And second category, social factor. So social factors also related to reference group, role and status, and family basis. These are called social factors. And cultural factors leads to culture, subculture, social classes. And personal factors is related to consumer personals or individual personals, age, stage in life cycle, occupation in economic status, lifestyle, personality basis. So these activities are comes under personal factors. And economic factor leads to personal income, family income, income expectations, savings, consumer credit. So these are comes under economic factor, while the factors should be influencing the consumer behavior. An environmental factor leads to political situation, legal forces, technological advancement, ethical consideration. So these are the major factors should be influenced or should be affected in the consumer behaviors. And now we understand the concept of consumer behavior in marketing, consumer buying motives and needs of the consumer, and what are the factors should be influenced in the consumer behavior.